We've just occupied this building for the last 12 hours or more. It's a property in Hastings owned by Orbit. It's a housing association. Over a year ago, they emptied the property of the tenants by filtering them into their existing housing stock, and they've now left this block of 53 flats empty. As you can see, these flats are perfectly habitable, and we just fail to understand why these aren't being used when there's so many people living in poor temporary accommodation. You would have thought that people could be allowed to use this even under a temporary basis if they had plans. Orbit have been asked about their plans for the blocks of flats and so far haven't got back to anyone. The worry is that up and down the country, housing associations have been doing this sort of scheme of emptying estates or tower blocks of flats in London, and then they'll demolish them, and then housing associations have been rebuilding with high proportions of private sale, private rent, rather than social housing. If nothing else, we can't understand why perhaps a local co-op or the local council can't be given this property under licence so that these 53 homes can't be used. The town's crying out for properties, and there's people and families in small, horrible temporary accommodation, bedsits, where you're allowed to have whole families in single rooms all the time. These are set empty.